South Korea. Hello, and welcome to the adventure of a lifetime. We're here to show you the magic of South Korea. Get ready for an incredible journey through a country that is full of amazing places. We'll see ancient palaces, huge modern cities, quiet natural spots, and so much more. This is your ticket to seeing the very best of Korea. Let's go. My trip starts in a city where South Korea's past, present, and future all come together. The big, exciting city of Seoul. This isn't just any city. It's like a living thing that never gives up. It was once badly hurt by war, but it has changed into a worldwide leader in technology, fashion, and culture. It's like a strong tree that was hit by lightning, but grew back even stronger, with new branches reaching for the sky. The city is full of energy that feels both very old and brand new at the same time. To understand Seoul, you have to look at its past. My first stop is Gyeongbokgung Palace, the main royal palace built in 1395. When you walk through its big doors, the sounds of the city go away, and you can almost hear history whispering. I wore a hanbok, a beautiful traditional Korean outfit. It made me feel like I was a small part of history, not just a visitor looking at it. The palace is a true work of art, made to be in harmony with the mountains around it. Every painted roof and carved post tells a story of old kings and queens. Here, you feel the most important part of Korean culture. A strong respect for a past that still shapes today. From the palace, I walked to the Bukchon Hanok village. This isn't a museum. It's a real neighborhood with old Korean houses called Hanoks on winding streets. Their curved tile roofs look like waves against the modern city that rises up behind them. It feels very peaceful here. The warm wood of the houses and the quiet gardens speak of a simpler life. You can get lost on the cobblestone streets and see the Seoul Tower in the distance, which reminds you that the city is always moving forward. In Seoul, the past and present live side by side, like good neighbors. But Seoul has two very different sides. A short train ride takes you to a different world. Myeongdong is a wild and happy place, full of modern Korea. Bright neon signs flash, K-pop music plays loudly, and the air is filled with the delicious smell of street food. The streets are full of makeup shops that sell everything you can imagine. And the food is an adventure. I ate chewy rice cakes in a spicy sauce and sweet pancakes filled with warm brown sugar. Myeongdong is loud, busy, and so much fun. It's the city's lively young heart. If Myeongdong is the heart, then Gangnam is the city's fancy and smart mind. Made famous by a pop song, Gangnam is even more amazing in real life. This is the center of modern wealth and big dreams. It was once just quiet farmland, but it quickly grew into a place with tall skyscrapers, expensive stores, and big tech companies. But even here, old traditions are alive. The Bongunsa Temple, which is 1,000 years old, is hidden among the tall buildings. The monks' soft chanting is a calm sound against the city's busy hum. Seoul's modern ideas are very clear at the Dongdaemun Design Plaza, or DDP. This building, designed by a famous architect named Zaha Hadid, looks like a giant, shiny spaceship that landed in the city. It has a curvy, flowing shape and is covered in thousands of metal panels. It looks like a computer dreamed up a building made of water. Finally, there's the Han River, a huge river that runs through the city and gives it life. Today, its banks are a big playground. People in Seoul come here to get away from the city, ride bikes, have picnics on the big lawns, and just relax. As the sun goes down, the city's lights sparkle and shine on the water. It's a moment of peace for everyone. Seeing families and friends gathered here, I realized that for all of its big goals, Seoul is a city that understands the importance of simple fun. It's a city that reaches for the stars, but still finds its soul along the gentle flow of its river. Busan and Nami Island. Leaving the old capital behind, our trip goes to the coast, to a city with a different kind of energy. This is Busan, South Korea's second biggest city. Here, mountains meet the sea. It's a busy city known for its beaches, its port, and its artistic soul. Busan is where Korea feels more relaxed and has a strong connection to the ocean. My first stop in Busan was Haeundae Beach, the most famous beach in the country. It's a beautiful curve of soft sand with a line of shiny, tall buildings behind it. During the day, people swim and sunbathe. But Haeundae is also a cultural stage where big events like the Busan International Film Festival happen. At night, the lights from the skyscrapers shine on the water, creating a view that people often compare to Hong Kong or New York. Walking along the path at night, with the sound of the waves on one side and the bright city on the other, you feel the special energy of Busan. But to find the real soul of Busan, you have to go up into the hills. On a coastal cliff is the Gamcheon culture village. This place is a living piece of art. It was once a poor neighborhood for people who had to leave their homes during the Korean War. But an art project changed this forgotten place into the colorful butterfly you see today. Artists and people who live there painted the houses in bright colors, turning the whole village into a big outdoor art gallery. Wandering through Gamcheon is like being in a fairy tale. The steep stairs are painted to look like the spines of books, and every corner gives you a new, beautiful view of colorful houses going down to the sea. It's often called the Machu Picchu of Busan, but it has its own unique feeling. It shows how art can bring a community back to life. From the artsy hills, as night falls, one last amazing sight is waiting. The Gwangan Bridge. This huge bridge stretches across the bay. After dark, it comes alive with a spectacular light show. Its colors dance on the water. The best place to watch is from Gwangali Beach, where people gather to see the show. The bridge is a symbol of modern Busan's dreams, a glittering necklace that hangs on the city. From the busy energy of Busan, our trip takes a turn to a place that feels like a dream. Nami Island is a small, half-moon-shaped island in the Bukchon River. It's famous for being in the popular TV show Winter Sonata, but its magic is bigger than that. Nami Island is like a perfect song, a mix of trees, water, and art designed to calm your mind and open your heart. The most famous part is the path lined with tall metasequoia trees. Walking or biking down this path, especially in the fall when the leaves turn gold, is a very romantic experience. The island is full of fun art and nice cafes. You can see peacocks and squirrels walking around, and everyone is simply enjoying the peaceful feeling. Nami Island is a special place. It's a man-made paradise, a place made for dreaming and falling in love with the softer, more poetic side of South Korea. Our journey now takes us from cities and coastal beauty to the wild, untouched heart of the Korean peninsula, Gangwon-do. This is Korea's wild side, a place with rough mountains and deep forests. It's a playground for people who love adventure and a peaceful place for those looking for calm in nature. In the middle of it all is a place of famous beauty. Seoraksan National Park. Seoraksan is, without a doubt, Korea's most loved national park. Its name means Snowy Crags Mountain because its peaks are often covered in snow. This is a dream for any artist, a beautiful scene of granite peaks and green valleys that burst into amazing color in the fall. Hiking here is a popular hobby, with trails for easy walks and hard climbs. I took a cable car up to Gwangan Fortress, a high point that gives you a stunning view of the park's sharp peaks that look like ancient stone teeth pointing to the sky. The view makes you feel very small. Below, the land stretches out in waves of green, dotted with temples. In the fall, these same hillsides are on fire with bright red, orange, and yellow leaves. In the winter, the park becomes a quiet wonderland of snow and ice. Seoraksan is where you feel the strong, raw power of the Korean landscape. The spirit of Gangwon-do is also in the history of the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang. The high-tech ski slopes and other places from the Olympics are now open to the public, making the area a top place for winter sports. From the mainland's mountains, our final journey is a flight across the sea to an island born from fire and old stories. Welcome to Jeju-do, Korea's biggest island and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This place is very different from the rest of Korea. It's a volcano-made paradise with its own special culture, language, and a landscape that is both dramatic and beautiful. My first trip on Jeju was to watch the sunrise from Seongsan Ilchulbong, or Sunrise Peak. This hill, shaped like a fort, rose from the sea in a volcanic eruption over 5,000 years ago. Climbing the steep stairs in the dark before dawn is a tradition. When I reached the top of the bowl-shaped crater, I joined a quiet crowd. As the sky turned pink and orange, the sun rose, a perfect circle of gold, covering the cliffs and the ocean in a magical light. It's a moment of pure magic. The whole island shows its volcanic past. In its center stands Halasan, a sleeping volcano and the tallest mountain in South Korea. But the real soul of Jeju is not just in its beautiful land, but in its people. For hundreds of years, the island has been home to the Haenyeo, or sea women. These are real-life mermaids, many of them grandmothers, who make a living by free-diving up to 20 meters into the ocean to collect shellfish, all without air tanks. It's a very hard way of life, a tradition passed down for many generations. The Haenyeo show the tough, independent spirit of Jeju Island. Their unique culture is listed as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. Watching them come out of the waves with full nets is like seeing a living bridge between the air world and the quiet world below. It's a sign of human strength and a deep connection to the sea. Now that we've reached the end, South Korea is a land of wonders. A place where every trip is a new find and every moment feels unreal. From the exciting energy of Seoul to the volcano-made beauty of Jeju, from Busan's lively coast to Gyeongju's ancient grace, from Gangwon's wild mountains to Nami's fairy tale charm. This country is a mix of amazing differences. I've eaten delicious foods, walked through living history, and been amazed by nature's art, from the highest mountains to the deepest caves. But maybe the truest wonder of South Korea isn't in its places, but in its people. You find it in the warmth of sharing a meal, in the deep pride for their traditions, and in the amazing strength of a culture that has changed its future while holding on to its soul. This is a country that will change how you see the world, win your heart, and stay with you. A bright and inspiring dream long after your trip ends. So, which of these amazing wonders in South Korea would you visit first? Tell me your dream place in the comments below. Your stories are a part of this continuing journey. And if you're ready for more unreal adventures, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, keep exploring.